Hey everybody, Andrew McLaughlin here from Let's Roll Off-Road. We're working on the Rebel Tough Jeep build here for SEMA for ESAB. Today we're going to be putting in an advanced adapters, slip yoke eliminator kit, and cable shifters. Next up is going to be the advanced adapters, slip yoke eliminator on the transfer case. One of the benefits here is Jeep from the factory has a slip yoke inside the transfer case. So as the suspension moves up and down, the drive shaft actually moves in and out of the transfer case. It's a very, very weak design. As we lift the vehicle higher, those angles of the drive shaft become steeper, which causes to not only a strength issue, but major vibrations. The advanced adapter slip yoke kit allows us to put a fixed yoke on the back of the transfer case, and then we can run a CV drive shaft. So now all the slip is happening in the drive shaft. The CV is going to let that thing run nice and smooth, and it's going to be a lot stronger. We're also going to be installing the advanced adapters cable shifter. So instead of a push-pull motion, basically a belt crank through the system, we're going to be running cables, so that transfer case is going to be able to shift out a two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, and four-wheel low nice and smooth. It's real strong, makes for a real nice shifting characteristic. If you've ever ran a Jeep standard transfer case, you know that those things can really bind up and be a pain. When you need to be in four-wheel drive, you need to be in four-wheel drive now. A lot of the metal we use here in the shop is mild steel tubing. That's what we're building our chassis out of and our roll cages. We will, though, upgrade sometimes to a 4130 chromoly. Two different welding processes. The mild steel we can MIG weld, which again is very fast and efficient. When we get into the chromolys, we really want to be TIG welding. And the TIG welding process is very, very strong, yet very, very labor intensive. The benefit of the 4130 chromolys is the strength. When we're ripping these race cars at over 100 miles an hour, strength is a major concern with the chassis. We also run a lot of flat plate here. We'll actually fabricate a lot of our own bracketry in-house and weld them together, so we'll be cutting and bending and then welding the rest of the plates together. We'll use anything from 1/8 inch up to quarter traditionally for our brackets. Depends on exactly what we're doing. We can also run various steels up on the table. So if we're going to do any mechanized cutting, sometimes part of our bracket's going to be 1/4 inch, some of it's going to be 3/16. We can have those two materials side by side.